Hello and welcome to Talking Sports Live. We are here at the Full Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. I'm Rob J. along with Jamie Horton. We got a very special guest, a living legend here with us this evening. We got Coach Carl Big C Roberts. Coach, you don't know how much this means for us, for you to be here, Coach.
Right, it's an honor for me to be here, Rob.
Coach, I really appreciate that. We're going to get into a lot of stuff in a few minutes, Coach.
That'll be fine.
All right. Before we get started, I want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. 601-709-7777. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency, a full-service advertising and marketing agency. 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live. Their number is 601-353-1956. And, Coach, they've been in business since 1988 when I was just a little bitty baby.
I don't know. I found you on campus, Rob. And I came over there in 1979. So,
somebody lying, Coach.
Yeah, I'm good with history. Yeah, I'm good with history.
Well, Coach, man, thank you so much for joining us. You know, I've been knowing you for all your years at Jackson State, then
Exactly.
you were at Grambling. Now you're an assistant at Canton High. What is it about coaching that you continue to do it, Coach? And I know you do it well.
Well, like I tell everybody, every time I thought I was going to leave the coaching profession, some way God got me back in it. And I credit that. I think that's what I was put on this earth to do, to make the difference in the kids' lives. That's a positive role model. But even I want to thank Coach Bolden out there at Canton gave me another opportunity. I'm on the downswing now. I'm semi-retired.
Mm-hmm.
I retired a couple of years ago, and I'm still doing the deal with the state. But I want to thank Coach Bolden at Canton High School. Seemed like that kept being around the youth and coaching over the years have kept me young. Mm-hmm. And kept me attached to sport.
I just want to say, look, I don't think many people know about your track record of the many great offensive linemen you have coached.
Oh, yeah.
Especially at Jackson State. Lester Holmes, all the great linemen that come through there, Jackie Slater, Carlos Crosby, all those guys. Tell us what.
You coached Jackie Slater?
No, Jackie Slater was before me. Yeah, but I guess he was just tying up the rich tradition that we had in offensive line.
Yeah.
And some of the one I coached, and I'm probably going to miss some, but Thomas Law was one that signed on that track. Toby Miles initially went to Mississippi State, came and played for us.
Sure did.
5th round draft.
Yeah.
Even the year that Lester was a first rounder, Reggie Davidson out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, he signed with the Chargers. Mm-hmm. So we had, and then Deidre Lockwood was a 7th round from Tupelo.
That's right.
Tupelo, Mississippi. I was fortunate to coach Houston Hoover.
Yeah.
His last year, he was a 6th round pick and started as at left tackle
for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. So I was fortunate to be at Jackson. And I often tell people, Jackson State is a special place.
Yeah.
It can, if you come there, it can happen.
Yeah.
And most of those guys were good guys. And I coached them hard. Mm-hmm. And that's how I was coached by Houston Markham. Mm-hmm. And that's the tradition that he left. And we just believed in fundamental sound offensive linemen. The offense can't, if the whole line ain't going, the offense is not going anywhere.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, yeah, but I credit myself to being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Well, Coach, what was it about Lester Holmes? He was a 1st round pick. What was it about him that you knew he was a special guy?
In fact, Lester came, he was big. Mm-hmm. And he was saying Ole Miss recruiting. He probably did. He was just big. He was raw. He was country strong, but he wasn't weight room strong. He got on that weight, that 225 pound almost killed him. But Lester, what we did have, he had to come in and wait his turn. Mm-hmm. And that's where the development was. He played behind the Richard Wrights, and Big Wright was a big old guard, rest his soul. But to get back to Lester had good work ethic, and he understood what I wanted him to do and what was expected of him at Jackson State. And then I remember I had one going into, and like I said, the scout told me that he was good. Then I thought, and I thought I paid attention to him because I was just coaching them all. I was trying to bring all of them on. But he just started body-wise, playing-wise, and just his action across campus was exemplified. And I mean, the scout, Buzz Cook's son, was a scout. And he told me, he said, Coach, you got yourself one, meaning a first round. Number one, you got the first pass the sight test. He did that. Then you got to put it on film. He did that. Then when they would come out and interview, he had to put it on the board. Otherwise, before they could invest that kind of money in a player, they want to make sure that he wasn't going to be a flop. But the conversation we had in one practice, one they were just kind of louder gagging around. And I stopped practice. This was amongst the offensive linemen. I asked Lester, I said, now, ain't no doubt now, you're going to get drafted. But I asked her in front of everybody, they was kind of half going. I said, now, do you want to be a first round? He looked me in the eye, he said yes. We didn't have that conversation no more. He went to work. Yeah. He understood. And to this day, we are still close. And that's the beauty of all the players, not only the linemen, just other players like Coach segments of the special teams and was the liaison between when all the scouts I dealt with, all of them, the strength coach are turning in all the numbers, you know, and but that was the situation around that, Rob.
Well, I just want to say that I know that on the defense side of the ball, y'all made each other better.
Right.
Because, you know, everybody know about the dog side defense against that offense. So
Right.
at the end of the day, it seemed like you just said, all units just made each other better. I think Jack State, the second and third string could have just went to anywhere and just dominated. Could have beat anybody stealing swag. We were just that deep back then.
And we often said, you know, in the Bible, it said iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron. That's right.
And when you're going, a lot of times, the best in our conference was us.
That's right.
Not bragging, because bragging and not working is no good. Yeah. We had to put it on the field, and we understood where we was at and who we were. We were Jackson State Tigers.
That's right.
And we know that sometime when we go to a place, we may be down 14 points. Yeah. And that's how we played.
Who was your toughest defense that you faced back then? You, in your opinion, back then?
Back then, it was Coach Big Daddy Carson defense in practice. just in that 46 front.
Yeah.
Coach, if you could have one,
so your own defense was your toughest defense. Yeah.
That was our tough.
Yeah.
And then looking back, you know, Rat McGowan Alcorn, he had tough a defense. And then we can't take it because in my tenure as a player now, I didn't beat Grandma, but
one time.
One time
my senior. That is so right. Yeah. I remember that because I was.
See, we went through an 8-year period. Walter last year in 74 they beat him. He got drafted in 75. So it went from 74 to 82. That's 8 years.
Yeah.
This class that went there that didn't beat him. But you just looking back, that was our nemesis, but nobody else at that time. I could go down the list. We beat Southern my 4 years. Okay. Alcorn just lost one. Valley, we beat those. Prairie View didn't win. Texas Southern didn't win. That's the grip that we had on the conference even when I played.
Right.
So not only did we, in some cases, that we preserve the tradition, we even extended it.
Wow. Well, Coach, we are so happy to have you here once again. Now, you know, following this, you know, we normally eat here at Full Moon. Now, you're not a vegan, are you?
No. And I told Doc I wasn't.
One thing about Doc, Coach,
that's how you lure me in.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back to Talking Sports Live. Stay with us.
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We are so honored to have with us Coach Carl Big C Roberts, former assistant coach at Jackson State, current assistant coach at Canton High School. I wondered how Canton was so good, man. I knew, Canton didn't beat Belmont Jackson the other night,
Right.
and I was like, they got something up there. They got something going on. I know you was there, Coach.
I was there, but I won't take credit. I think I'm out there assisting wherever I need, but I seem like now at my matured age, I don't have to coach as hard as now. I just think that attrition, they just keep working at it, and then we kind of got athletic. We still need strength in some position, but we got some outstanding players.
Yes, sir.
And anytime you can get those players that playing together and moving in the right direction, and the wins come.
Yeah.
You have to do the small, the discipline thing. You have to do all those intangible, and then the victory will start coming.
Yes, sir.
And then they're now expecting to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we're at Full Moon Barbecue. Remember now, each and every Wednesday is Talking Sports Live Happy Hour, where that's from 5 until 8. During this time, customers will receive a 50% discount on all beverages, including beer and soft drinks with their meals. Children under 12 years of age get drinks free with their meal. And we'll have a trivia question coming up for you to win a gift card here at Full Moon. But we're talking with Big C. And Coach, this is what I've noticed from the time I covered Jackson State when you were the offensive, the O-line coach. The players just gravitated to you.
Right.
How was that, Coach? I mean, they just love Coach. Big C. There's some coaches that people don't like, the players don't like, but they love you, Coach.
Well, I got started kind of early, Rob. Right after I went and played several years in the United States Football League, which that was really good to get the coaching I got at Jackson State. Then I went on and played in pro. That only made me a better coach, going to a level higher than you played. And I came in young, had developed the name of Big C when I played. And Coach Gordon used to tell the players, he called Big C, which wasn't no disrespect. It was respect, because people that know me intimately and passionately, that's what they called me. He said, call him Coach Big C. That's what Coach Gordon said. And the way they had it around there, Rob, like I said, when I came there, we met you, I think, when I remember Bill, I had a chance to meet you and Pops. One day you was the master ceremony of one athletic banquet. I still remember that. And that's when I got a chance to meet you and Pops. Then that's how we go back. And I always credit myself as being a player's coach.
Yes,
Otherwise, they can come and tell me anything. They wouldn't get back to coach. If they confide in me, I would give them my best advice. And people sometimes they want that tough love. They won't tell you, but because they know if you loving them tough and working hard at it, you really care about them. And that's what I did. I made all those kids feel like I was either their big brother, their uncle. Then I coached so long that I started being like a dad and a grandfather. So that's what I pride myself, and just giving those kids genuine love.
Yes.
And that's what made me. And I'll tell you, my first 2 players I signed as a college coach was Antonius Kimbrough, was a 7th-round grad with the Broncos.
Yeah, it's good.
Very first player. And my second player was Demetrius Well. And we still have relationships today.
Yes, sir.
That when I first time going out as a full-time coach, that was 1 and 2. And both of them signed contract, pro contract. I didn't coach them, but I saw what I did when I went out. I know I got on another subject, but one thing always leads to another. I visioned a player that we had in our program, whether it was a Burkett, was it a Sylvester Stamp, was it a Thomas Strada, and the list go on, and that's how we recruited. And I know the whole dynamics in the NILs and all, and the transportation, the dynamic, the change, but we basically built our championship program of high school players.
Wow.
We didn't go the JUCO route. Pretty much Coach Gordon had a bad experience.
Yeah.
And he was saying when he placed a kid at a JUCO, they didn't protect him for us.
Wow.
They went on. But now when we used to go and recruit, they didn't even let us see the player.
Wow.
Their player wasn't even on that recruitment list.
Wow.
So it wasn't no way that we could recruit.
That was tough.
Yeah, but we still found a way at Jackson State because we had a formula of hard work and getting the right group of kids there. That's what won for us.
And it seems like that right now with Coach Taylor and following that same kind of pedigree that, you guys did. And he don't too much care for JUCO guys, sometimes.
Yeah. That's a band-aid.
Yeah.
Fix the problem quickly.
Yeah.
Right. But that cycle.
Yeah.
If they ain't coming in making all confidence for you, that was a wasted scholarship.
And Jacoby Morgan, of course, is a Canton product.
Right. I was there the first 2 years in 19 and 20. And I was out there when he got recruited and he followed and went toward Syracuse.
Yeah.
But it is hard. It's always been Jackson State.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And there's another receiver for Jackson State.
Henderson.
Yeah. Taekwon Henderson.
Yeah.
Right. They threw it at
they played together.
Then the comment on TC is homegrown.
Yes, exactly.
That's the same.
Exactly. The pedigree.
That's what he do.
And me and Coach Brian were talking about that Saturday a little bit.
Yeah.
About, and you can pretty much tell that, even with the emotions that he had after the game, after the interview, you can tell when he said Jackson State football is back and is here to stay.
Right.
And you can tell in his face that just wasn't his job. I mean, the passion was there. And I was telling Rob about it when we got to the van that, that was emotional for him at the end of the day because he wants to win so bad. And that's that Jackson State pedigree that's in it.
He understands it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, 2 things got to happen at Jackson State. Continue to coach 2 things. You can't lose to Alcorn. You can't lose your homecoming.
Well, he already said we're going to win 2 homecomings back to back. Bethune-Cookman and I.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
But you definitely can't lose Alcorn.
Nah. You can't lose your homecoming.
You can't lose your homecoming. Yeah. Well, Coach, I know when you talk about when you first met me. I know when you were you over the facilities at Jackson State.
Exactly.
And I remember this clear as a bell. I walked in the AAC, and you were just sitting there. I said, "Hey, Coach," and you didn't speak. You were just sitting there. You were just staring. I was like, "Something wrong?" I said, "Coach, you all right?" There was a podium that was sitting out there. I don't know if you remember this or not. And you said, "Rob, you see that podium sitting there? Now that podium been sitting there for about 3-4 hours. That podium gonna get up and walk upstairs." Somebody didn't move that podium.
And he was hot.
Go with said, now that podium gonna get up from there, push the button on the elevator, and go upstairs. That's what it was supposed to.
And probably got better if I had put my hands on it. It probably would move quicker if I had put my hands on it.
Coach was mad sitting there.
He was mad, Rob.
Yeah, man. Because I think that's what people like about you, man. You just a no-nonsense guy.
Exactly.
No-nonsense.
Always been and there's a lot of guys on the defense still. I mean, they love you to death.
Yeah.
It just want the
I love
offense.
them. Yeah.
I mean, like the Doc Coopers and all those guys.
Oh, I was with him
Yeah.
in past game.
Yeah, I mean, he
Tailgate
told me about that church Sunday. He was just smiling from
Oh,
ear to ear.
yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, he smiled from ear to ear. But I want to talk about this. Now, you know, I'm a Holmes County Central guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that last game of the year that we play you guys may determine that district.
Right.
Coach Bowden has done an excellent job at Canton.
Right.
He rebuilt that program. So tell me your thoughts on that game, and because the way it's looking, it's gonna come down to us too.
We know but you know, in sports, the worst thing you can do is look over another.
Yeah, of course.
Looking forward and see. One thing I can talk about Holmes County, because that's one of our Marcus Rogers. That he came out of
That's right.
Our program.
Exactly.
He had a tight end quarterback from Memphis.
That's right.
And he came in there, and you know, when Coach Shannon there, the company, they had the Sylvester Mars, the guys, the span. He just, you know, he was a tweener, you know, but he accepted his role as a tight end and went on and did whatever we asked him, limited plays. But what Roger did was special. He learned that offense.
Yes. And that's his
thing now.
Yeah.
And he took Coach Shannon, he took his went this way, Asbury took it, went that way, Braden Pratt went that way.
Yeah.
But each of them put their own spin on that offense. And Marcus has done well. And when Coach Shannon came, if you remember, that's how he went through the SWAT.
Mm-hmm.
But they closed that gap on you. And then players and talent comes in cycles.
And speaking of Coach Shannon, I mean, the things that he did when he became offensive coordinator, I think he introduced that style of offense to the SWAT.
He kind of, but every time we got in the playoff, we met a version of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was a rationale for Coach Carson hiring Coach Shannon.
That's right.
He said, Coach, the toughest offense, and he couldn't. You remember them pads, like even Valley at the time gave us trouble.
Yeah.
With them formation.
Archie Cooley. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Gunslinger.
That's on somebody that hurt Coach. Number one, you had to have them one-on-one covering.
You did.
Even the best, when they had Todd and Rice and they beat everybody, they didn't beat Alcorn.
Yeah.
Because Alcorn had the defensive back factory down there.
Yeah.
Coach Dan's no coach defensive back.
And Rob, to be honest with you,
then
still like
draft
that.
picks.
Yeah.
And them guys like Leslie Frazier and them guys, they're up in the pros coaching. No, he's a big time guy.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're going to take another break now.
Okay.
Don't leave me, Coach.
I'm not going to leave you. You haven't fed me yet, right? I can't go.
We'll be back.
Hey,
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Sports Live. We are here at Full Moon Barbecue. Again, this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm. Their number there is 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency, 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. Dynastics, they have been in business since 1988, Coach, when I was just on a little walker. Going,
All right, if you want to believe that, Robert,
I've
that's
seen a 20-year-old on walker walk around.
we got legendary coach Carl Roberts here. Coach, I've always been a big fan of you, man. You've always been accommodating to me when I've come over to cover Jackson State when I was at the TV stations. I appreciate it, Coach. That's why I couldn't believe Bernard knew you. He was like, "We got Coach Big C coming in." I was like, "You don't know no Big C." Man.
Yeah, you know.
Well, Coach, coaching at Canton High School right now as an assistant coach, do you coach them differently than you did the college guys?
Oh, Coach, yes. I like it's saying, over the years, a kid done changed.
Yes.
That hard coaching don't really work. And I'm not in a position where I have to coach that hard anymore. I'm just basically assisting. Just give me an opportunity to be around the athletes. Main thing, just stay connected with the sports. I'm kind of at a mature age now. Maybe once I finish up here at Canton, that's part of be my career.
Mm-hmm.
But still just like to be around it, understand the game, and knowing that can't get no more out of it than you put in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, you have to be true to the game.
Well, we have a question, Coach. We always have a trivia question every week. And this week's trivia question is, how long is a football field from end to end? Now, if you know that, don't call the TV station because ain't nobody going to answer. Nobody's there. We have several social media, what do you call them, Jamie? Social media outlets? Platforms. And they are Talking Sports Live, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. The first one that can answer that question, you would get a Full Moon gift card. And how much is that gift card, Bernard? How much is it? $10. Okay. Get in here with $10. Anyway, it's how long? What you gonna get in here with $10? A French fry? How long is a football field from end to end? What else you gonna get? You get a $10 gift card from Full Moon. But with Coach, again, we were talking about you coaching these kids. I know you were saying they're kind of different.
Right. It's kind of the new generation. This technology age got a whole lot of going. It's so much to do.
Yeah.
And then they just a cough away from Jackson, the capital city. But to say that and all, but I think we got a good thing going now. We just gotta keep pressing, Rob. And just take them one at a time. Over here, he did mention, Holmes County, I think has been their nimbus. Holmes has always been able to throw the ball around. If you're not covering or not playing good, strong defense, it's just hard to beat them. I mean, because they come in and he got them believing that they're supposed to win.
Yeah.
Now that's dangerous.
Now, what about your team? What makes your team roll, Coach?
Well, we got a heck of a receiver in Jay Creation. We got a kid named Greenwood, related to the legendary L.C. Greenwood.
Wow, is that right?
Oh, man. Play on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And I think Coach Reggie has done an outstanding job of developing a good, sound defense there. So it's a total pack: offense, defense, and special team. Wow. And we still got a whole lot of room to grow. And that's what you come to work for every day anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
to get better.
Coach Bowden and his staff have done an excellent job of, like I said before.
Calvin Bowden.
Yeah, Calvin Bowden.
Okay. He's a great coach.
Yeah, building that program up.
Right.
I mean, like, seriously, I remember when Ken probably didn't win a game.
Right.
Years ago. But when he came, he rebuilt that program with players like Jacoby and Henderson, who Jackson State is blessed to have. And he got some good athletes that he got coming up. But this, like he said, Ken and Holmes County, all the class of that district. You know, you got Cleveland Central too. They're pretty good, but
They playing pretty good.
yeah, they're pretty good. But I think it's gonna come down to that last week, and I'll be calling that game. I might call your name, Coach. Y'all come to Tudor, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up there now. I done been up there before. We played Durant, Tennessee, and Lexington.
My high school.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Durant, Tennessee.
Coach Richards.
Vic Richards.
You went to
Rick.
Durant,
I
Tennessee?
went to that, which was William Sullivan after they changed the name, and now all of them is and all of them
all
changed.
on one.
All
And
of
then
them
the last to go in that didn't want to go in was Durant High.
Durant High.
They wanted to be separate.
Wow, William Sullivan is no more. Man, William Sullivan.
It's like a middle school or something.
It's a middle school now.
Yeah.
Because that basketball team was.
Oh yeah,
they were good in that.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
God.
When I tell you that our basketball team was good, Rob, we now that was our bread and butter was basketball. I mean, like that's what we bred was basketball.
So
So
they come. Well, do you think they'll combine Valley and Delta State?
I don't
Ever?
think so.
Call it Mississippi Delta?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
It's already Mississippi Delta Community College.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Well,
you think they call Mississippi Delta State
well, the
University?
reason I say that, I mean, right now Valley is 0-7 in the conference. They've been struggling with just about every sport. So is it time for them to do something?
Cole, what do you think, Valley? We know we ask this a lot. What do you think Valley problem is?
I don't know, but I was talking to one of our assistant principals at the school. You can say whatever you want to about Valley.
Yes.
They was talking about closing Valley when I was playing.
Yeah.
One thing Valley did, they kept the doors open.
Yes.
They did.
You give them credit.
Yeah.
And that's and we know if we struggle with funds, you know how.
Yeah.
You know that struggle.
Yeah.
Well,
But I get them administration. They kept the doors open, and I'm hating. I don't really want them to lose but one game a year.
and that's
Me
That's
too.
out.
Me
Yeah.
too. I
That's
agree.
out.
and I agree.
Right.
I agree with that.
But it's just tough in that school for its demographics.
Yes.
It was put there for a reason.
Mhm.
They got Delta State, but they need a Valley there.
Yeah.
It was put there for a reason.
Yeah. And Valley with great, I mean, they got a great basketball arena.
Yeah.
Now the
Yes.
football
Yeah.
team,
Yes.
the football field is they
Yes.
did the field.
And what you call the jumbotron now.
Right.
So would that help them with recruiting, you think, Coach?
It got to.
Yeah.
Because when players come to you, university or college, wherever it is, they looking to see things.
Yes.
They want things.
Mhm.
But, facilities is always, and I think even, I'm going to just segue into this one. I think for Coach Prime being here at the time, he made our program better. Not only did he make our program better, he shined a different light on the HBCU. And the HBCU, what we don't have the bells and whistles, but it's a good brand of ball play.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
we're seeing it now. We're getting into these arenas where the game is filmed higher. And so now the picture that portrays back is better.
Yeah.
Now, if you down low, it don't look as good.
Uh-huh.
It don't look, but I was just looking. The key to it is the speed and the cleanness of it.
Yeah.
The movement of the players.
Uh-huh.
That's the difference between, and then it comes down sometimes to the haves and the have-nots.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you can segue it with whatever you want, but everybody trying to model their program off the Georgia, the LSU, and the Alabama.
Well, let me ask you this, Coach, real quick. Jackson State just beat FAM, which was FAMU ranked nationally. Jackson State was too.
Right.
Now, the way TC is going, he's being very successful. Are we in danger of losing TC if he keeps doing this? Because he's got a lot of openings now.
I mean,
What TC shouldn't even worry about that.
exactly.
You keep doing
What you doing? Yeah.
what you're doing.
Mhm.
In every program, either you're hot or you're not.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. See, because the other coach we had before TC, he won a few games and he skedaddled on out of here. I just don't want the TC to do the same.
But
That last coach, he just got on out of here.
I think TC, with the love that he have and the passion for Jackson
Right.
State, will keep him here.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I don't think he really wants to go.
Right.
I hope not.
No, I hope not either.
Okay.
I hope
All right. Again, our question is, how long is a football field from end to end? You can hit us up on Talking Sports Live, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, and you will get a fabulous prize here from Full Moon Barbecue. Coach, we want to thank you for coming by. Now, we got it. You can order what you want.
Okay, I'm not gonna go hard. I'm not gonna go hard at all.
Put on
But I am getting something.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get something.
Put it on Doc Tab.
I will.
Well, we got you, Coach. Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
No, I just want to thank you guys for this opportunity, because sometimes you get not lost or forgotten about, but it's just good to come back out.
We ain't
Yeah,
gonna forget you.
No.
yeah, and but this game has taught me a lot. It's been good to me.
Yeah.
And again, like I started off, I want to just thank the entire Jackson State family for making me who I am, and it all go back to, and I thank the leadership of Coach W.C. Gordon, the Cardell Jones, all our coaches, great coaches, and most of them became head coaches.
Yes.
But this was Coach Gordon's brainchild, and I respected him, and he did a lot for me as a coach. He gave me my first coaching job, and then I was smart enough to close one mouth and open 2 ears and open 2 eyes, and I listened.
Yes, sir.
And
Absolutely.
but Jackson State is a special place.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, you've been a legend. You've had a legendary career, man. We just admire you, and I'm so happy that you came here.
I am too, Rob.
I really, really appreciate
Serious,
it.
I am.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
I need it.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All
Thank you,
right.
Hart.
When we come back, we'll have our predictions with Coach Willie Brown. You don't want to miss that.
How you talk, Rob? How you?
Amid Trim, with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Back to Talking Sports Live. You're going to start rolling the camera, Bernard, or you're going to just stand there and run with it? Welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We do have a winner in our trivia contest, Will McIntyre. Congratulations, Will McIntyre. You get a fabulous gift card from Full Moon Barbecue. As you can see now, we got our prognosticator Willie Brown here, and Jamie, he has been hitting it on the head.
And guess what he told me? And that was my fault. So I would like to apologize to Coach Brown, because before the game, and I didn't report it. But if he was around when we did the prediction, I would have reported. But he said Jackson State 35, Florida A&M 21,
And that was the exact score.
and that was the exact score.
Wow. How did you predict that, Coach?
Watching the Jackson State University Tigers play, and they came out in the second half. What they did, and defense stood up, and they shut them down on that score. And then when they scored those last 2 touchdowns, that took us to 35-21, which I had already said prior to the game.
What I'm saying, I know what happened, but how did you know what was going to happen?
Watching them play prior
Yes, sir.
games and observing them and how they play made me
Let me just
say that
stop
score.
you. You kind of talk a little slick out your mouth to me just then. Don't be the quietest one in church next Saturday at 2:00.
And that's homecoming.
Okay, let me see here. Now, you did really well last week.
That's homecoming.
Okay, that's right. You'd be a home going for you. Okay, let's see. You and Jamie did really, really well. I picked Jamie and I picked South Carolina, and you picked Oklahoma. You were kind of off on that, and you got mad at us for picking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you picked you guys both picked Alcorn. I mean, I'm sorry, you both picked Southern.
Yes.
To beat Alcorn, and I picked Alcorn. We all picked LSU. Jamie picked Georgia.
Which I was right.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie was the only one right on that. We all picked. Well, Jamie picked Florida, and we picked Kentucky. Who won that?
I don't remember.
I think Kentucky beat Florida. Did they?
No, Florida beat
Kentucky
48-20.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to jump into our predictions now. Ready?
Yeah, I want to make sure his mic.
Turn your
mic like that.
There you go. There you go.
You hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we can hear you.
Right.
Well,
right.
hold on. You should be knowing how to do this. You've been doing this for years. I should really get that.
But I did tell you that Alcorn going into Southern University, going into the hostile environment, it's going to be hard to come out of there with a win.
Okay. All right. You want to get into the SEC? You want to get into the SWAC first?
Let's do the SEC first.
Okay, we do the SEC first. All right. Like this hit show.
Well, you asked the question, I answered.
All right. Okay.
If you don't want a question answered, don't ask it.
Okay. Now let's calm it down. All right. Let's see. Oklahoma at number 18, Ole Miss.
I'm gonna go with Ole Miss this time. They do for a comeback.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Ole Miss Rebels.
Okay.
Ole Miss.
Okay. We all say Ole Miss.
Yeah.
All right. Arkansas and Mississippi State.
Razorbacks. Mississippi State's gonna have to do a lot of get out recruit this year and rebuild that program.
I'm saying Mississippi State.
Okay, well that's.
Okay.
I'm still going with Arkansas.
I'm not. I don't want. You get mad when I make my picks. I'm just making a prediction.
I'm just telling you. You said what you said. I said what I said.
Okay. All right.
I'm going with the Arkansas Razorbacks.
But I'm not arguing with you. I'm just making my pick.
Where are they playing at?
It don't make no difference.
I think Mississippi State.
Okay. You're the only one picking Arkansas.
Yeah, I think Mississippi State gonna get them.
Okay. Number 21, Missouri, and number 15, Alabama.
I'm going with Missouri.
You going with Missouri?
Yeah, Alabama got some problems.
Yeah,
They having some big problems.
I agree with Lil Willie.
Okay. You agree with, I'm gonna pick Alabama. I don't think they're dead just yet.
Well, they got some problems.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to iron out some stuff over there.
Number 5, Texas. Number 25, Vanderbilt.
Texas, about 30.
Okay.
Texas.
We all say Texas. Yeah. Okay. Number 8, LSU. Number 14, Texas A&M.
I'm going with the LSU Tigers. You asked me a question, I answered.
Okay. All right. I didn't mean. I'm just asking you a prediction.
Okay. Yeah, LSU.
I agree with you.
I say Texas A&M.
You said Texas A&M.
No, they're not that strong enough.
I don't know. I think if they playing at home.
Okay. And Auburn, Kentucky.
No, Kentucky.
Okay, we all say Kentucky.
Auburn got problem.
All right. Now let's go to the SWAC. Okay.
Say the best for last.
All right. We got Mississippi Valley and Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff will get a win this week.
Pine Bluff, they've already won a game.
Who did they beat?
I don't know who they beat, but they're not winning. The two winless teams were Valley and Bethune-Cookman.
Right.
So it's Valley and Arkansas Pine Bluff.
I'm going with Pine Bluff.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I think
Valley disappointed me last week.
Yeah, I think Pine Bluff too.
Yeah, so we all picked Pine Bluff. Okay, Texas A&M Commerce at Prairie View.
What Texas A&M Commerce?
It's like a, lower seed.
Prairie View win that one. Yeah, Prairie View.
We all say Prairie View.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Alabama State versus Alabama A&M.
Magic City Classic.
I'm going with the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. I've seen them play, and they're real good. They almost beat me by 7.
Okay. And you is
I love.
Jackson State. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. He said they almost beat him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they scored 38 points and lost the coach at the interview.
But Jackson State had already that game was already over.
It was already.
It didn't make no difference what they did.
Okay. Well, you asked the question, sir.
Okay.
Alabama A&M.
Let me just stop you one more time. Keep talking slick out your mouth like that. Okay. they'll be talking and singing low over you next Saturday. Okay, so
Is that-
Alabama State,
Is that before homecoming or after?
Alabama State, Alabama A&M.
I think Alabama State.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree with Jamie. I agree with Jamie. Okay, so you're the only one picking Alabama A&M. Okay, Southern University at Florida A&M. That's a big one.
That's gonna be.
Now I'm going with the Rattlers. They real mad right now.
Yeah, I agree with Lil Will on
Yeah, I'm
that.
going with Florida, and they're a better team than Southern, and they real warm right now.
They at home.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
and
Southern.
they in Tallahassee, so
I'll go with Southern.
You picking Southern?
I'm picking Southern.
Okay.
I got to pick Southern because I couldn't be able to stay away.
No, you couldn't.
Grambling
You'll have
and
to pick.
Texas Southern. I'm saying Grambling.
Yeah, I say
I'm
Grambling.
gonna go with Grambling.
I go with
We
Grambling.
all say Grambling.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jackson State at Bethune-Cookman at 2:00 in Daytona Beach.
Jackson State.
Jackson State by 40. I mean 50.
You know, some folks go down. He went up.
Jackson State by 50. Did I congratulate Will McIntyre?
I don't think you did.
Did I congratulate Will
I
McIntyre?
think you mentioned his name.
Okay, congratulations. Quickly, a few little news items. The Chiefs traded for DeAndre Hopkins. Is that good or bad?
I think it's good. I think that you guys are really trying to be aggressive and continue that Super Bowl mystique. I mean, you got to get to management. They trying to build some weapons around home. So, you know, hey, y'all already good, so you're just going to get better.
All right.
I appreciate if you didn't mention that because the Super Bowl is in New Orleans.
Well, can I take this one?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this your fault because we.
It is. It's my fault.
Because you told everybody, including me, we didn't win another game as long as we beat the Dallas Cowboys. We ain't won nothing since.
And that was a little genie heard you say that. There's
That's right.
always something. There's always a little genie or an angel somewhere. And you, whatever, watch what you say.
Yeah.
And you said that. You said, as long as they beat the Cowboys, they don't have to.
I don't care.
And then they hadn't won a game.
It was a reason I said.
So, Rob, after we beat the Cowboys, you know, he called and told me, buddy, so we going to buck our robes now.
That's what I thought so too.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I didn't think so because I know how we are.
I thought so too. But looking at the Mississippi high school football standings and the rankings, Brandon remains number one. Why is Lanier not in this poll?
And why Holmes County Central ain't up here?
That's right. Who votes on this?
Yeah.
Tupelo
I need to talk to the sports talk guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tupelo is number 2. Jackson Prep is number 3 at 9-0. Madison Central is number 4 at 5-2. Grenada is number 5 at 7-1. Then you got Madison Ridgeland Academy at 7-1. Starkville is number 7 at 6-2. Hattiesburg number 8 at 7-0. Louisville. How do you
Louisville.
Louisville.
Uh-huh.
They're number 9 at 7-1, and Gulfport is number 10. You got Clinton number 11. I'm looking at the other. South Panola 12, Oak Grove 13, Warren Central 14, Picayune 15, Northwest Rankin 16. Then you got Knoxville County, West Point. Hartfield is all the way down to 19.
Yeah.
West Jones, Germantown. Germantown is ranked
Yes.
at 5-3, and you can't put Lanier in there.
And you can't put Holmes County Central.
You can't put. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Ocean Spring 3-4. Ocean Spring.
I can remember the time they used to call South Panola the University of South Panola
Yes, sir.
when they was winning all those championships.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything stand out to you this past week in football?
Yeah, the Jackson State Florida A&M football game in the second half stood out. Coach went in the locker room and made some adjustments at halftime with the defense.
Were you in the locker room with him?
I could have been. I probably was. But
What did he say?
But anyway, you gonna let me finish answering your question, or you gonna cut me off?
Okay, go ahead.
They made the
I
adjustment.
know this your show.
on the defensive end,
I know this was your show.
and Jackson State University
I'll
came
cut
out.
you off. I'll cut you off. He come in here and take it over. What you say?
They came in and they shut FAMU out in the second half, which was a great deal, and a big game for Jackson State University to win in the conference.
That's a big deal because now, Jack, for Jackson State to lose the East, they have to lose twice.
Yes.
And and next they have who we got? You said Bethune-Cookman,
Bethune-Cookman,
then Arkansas
Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley.
Okay, those are winnable games. But then you close out with Alabama State and all.
And Alcorn. and on the road at that. You know how Alabama State feel about us.
But TC doing a great job,
Yes.
man. You had people complaining when they lost to ULM. I was like, man, are you serious? Are you serious?
And Rob, we was the only one that was stood by his side.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I saw the good in that Jackson State team,
Exactly.
even in that loss to ULM. And that's when I predicted they wouldn't lose a game.
And we should have beat them.
Yeah.
We should have beat ULM. We just came out flat against Grant.
Yes, sir. Anything else you want to say there, Coach Brown?
Go Tigers.
Well, I really appreciate you joining us. Also, definitely appreciate Coach Big C joining us. You remember Big C, don't you?
No, because Big C a long time.
You have?
Many years.
Really? Okay. Did you ever get in Coach way when you were down there?
He might have been in my way because at one time, Coach Gordon told me I was the head coach.
He hit the show, Rob.